is going on here? Okay, so you can't hear the backside, the ground noise. Okay, so you can't hear the backside, the ground noise, background noise. Okay, I'm make sure because it looked like you hear the backside, the ground noise, background noise. Okay, so I'm make sure because it looked good. Still a lot of.
Hold on, I know you guys can hear me in the background, allegedly, supposedly, so forth and so on. I'm trying to capture the moment where Andrew says that Eric bowed down on his knee and all this other shit. I just want to clarify where Eric stands with Andrew and where Andrew stands with Eric, because I have to fucking clarify this information, because I really don't think Andrew's working for us anymore. I think that part of his probation deal, part of his plea deal, was that he gets to fucking badmouth us, make us look bad, and do all kinds of other shit under the terms that he he gets some time off. Now, mind you, this is only my opinion. However, I mean, how how do we explain this when you're bad mouthing Eric after Eric goes to jail? I don't see you doing that to Eric's face. I have to say. So we're gonna hit play. I might have rewound too far or too fast. I don't know. Hopefully y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, give me a 1 in the chat. All right, we're gonna restart this video. We're gonna show Andrew how it's done. When you get information for free, it comes at a cost. Come on. On, off, button, play. There we go. I hope I rewound enough back. I'd hate to fucking waste everybody else's time with this shit. But I mean, I have information on how to do this shit, so I'm gonna show them how it's done professionally.
All right, so where we at? So we're gonna share this over here. I guess anybody works. Oops. I don't know what you're doing. Anybody works. I don't know what you're doing. Anybody.
I'll rewind this bitch 10 times if I got to. I don't.
I cannot hear.
I'm gonna rewind it and slow it down, just so everybody knows. I'm gonna rewind it and slow it down. When I find where the fucking words are at, I'm gonna rewind them, let y'all hear them again in regular speed, and then I'm gonna rewind them and slow them down to 0.25 times speed. So Eric,
what are you crinkling? No, they can hear you. Oh. People, I'm sorry. Your restrictions advised. Matter of fact, I need to go set my channel 18. People, I'm sorry.
Let's go back like 300 seconds. We'll start at 300 seconds.
Where's some bitch? You seen fucking 12-foot long motherfucking headset? Wicked ending. For you? You did actually come up with it. I think you did. I was working it for you. Here, I heard your new fucking headset, have I? Oh, you buy me a headset and you can hear you talking with Jesus, no way. I think you did actually come up with it. I think you did. I was working it for you. How far you go smell it? What did you say that for, babe? She's so Jesus. Jesus can't help you. Oh, that looks fucked up. I think I got the wrong one of them. Hey, people, have you ever seen a fucking 12-foot long cord? It's a fucking headset, right? Look at this shit.
I'm trying to prove somebody a hypocrite and a bitch, but I mean, it wasn't saying this shit to Eric before Eric went to jail, but now all of a sudden Eric's in jail. Now all of a sudden Eric bowed down. Okay. Like, he didn't bow down when he took his goddamn deal. Did he go to court, plead guilty, and then fucking appeal the shit and win? Nah. He apparently got pled guilty or got found guilty and just probation. He took the, I'm going to bow down at the knee of the fucking boot. I'm going to bow down at the boot. Oh my God. Find this fucking clip and I'm going to put it up. Whether I do it live or not, I'm going to find this fucking clip, Andrew.
I think somebody's trying to subscribe. There's some bitch. You seen fucking 12-foot long motherfucking headset? Fucking wicked, ain't it? For long as fuck. Yeah. Ooh, I can hear myself. I can hear myself in real time, people. Just,
Can you hear me?
I can hear myself. That's not bad, does it? Yeah, that's not bad.
Badmouth Eric to me.
Ooh, can y'all hear that clicking noise?
How about you badmouth Eric to somebody
That
that
ain't
gives
good.
a fuck? Not
Oh,
just
what you?
bad and I'm tripping.
Pretty words. Who is this? Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what you say? That one dude.
Come on, get to the part about Eric so all the rest of Eric's friends can look at you and.
Who is this? Hang on. Okay, so you can't hear the backside. Background noise okay. So I was trying to make sure. So it looked good. You can hear the backside. Background noise okay. So I was trying to make sure. So it looked good. Still a lot of what's there. Okay. Still look good. Still a lot of what's there. Okay. What is going on here? All right, so where we at? So we're gonna share this over here. I guess pretty worse. Oops. I don't know what you're doing, anybody worse. I don't know what you're doing, but good. God Almighty.
We're 10 minutes behind.
Why can't I hear?
We're listening to speed, so we're listening to double his time frame. So I went back. I listened to like 3 minutes of the stream. Apparently, I didn't go back far enough, so we're going back 10 minutes. Let's hope it's somewhere in the time frame, or else I'm gonna have to rewind to 12 minutes. I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna get this fucking clip. That's what I'm doing. That's my whole goal of today. Is
what are you crinkling? No, they can hear you. Oh. Deal, I'm sorry. The beer restriction is advised. Matter of fact, I need to go set my channel 18. Deal, I'm sorry. The beer restriction is advised. Matter of fact, I need to go set my channel 18. Deal, I'm sorry. The beer restriction is advised. Matter of fact, I need to go set my channel 18. Deal, I'm sorry. The beer restriction is. Yeah, all right. See what people saying.
Yeah, I got pulled in.
You're right, Raz. You're right. I'm telling you, people. Y'all fucking people using bad space heaters. Y'all are ignorant as fuck. I'm telling you, you'll burn up one night in the house. It will burn your fucking house up. With you inside of it. I ain't playing, people. Space heaters are dangerous. They're unpredictable. They're wired shitty as fuck. They draw more power than 90% of their wiring will hold. Their wiring is usually not rated for the amount of draw that those things have. And that's a lot of reasons why it fucks them up. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, I'll stay live for a minute longer and talk to you people. Here's a link if you want to come up.
Maybe I need to go back farther.
All right, see what people saying. You're right, Raz. You're right. I'm telling you, people. Y'all fucking people using bad space heaters. Y'all are ignorant as fuck. I'm telling you, you'll burn up one night in the house. It will burn your fucking house up. With you inside of it. I ain't playing, people. It's just dangerous. Mark my words. What do you mean, people? Well, I say no generalization. Don't take it personal. If it don't pertain to you, then I wasn't talking to you. But if it pertains to you, I'm most definitely talking to you. Right? They are direct short. You're right. You're right there.
Here's about where he put the link in the chat.
How dare you, shits? So a ground fault plug, right? Depending on what GFI you get, most GFIs are made of plastic. They're faulty. What?
All right, so I may not be able to go back fast enough to actually
get. I know the top of it, when I melt the plastic, it raised the plastic up. That's what keeps the laptop moving around on top of it. The bottom of it's for the legs and keeps it from sliding. I can adjust the mic when I want to. I can't believe he must really rage quit so fucking quick. He didn't rage, he just quit. I think so. I can adjust the mic when I want to. So people were saying, I did put a link in there, right? I think I did. I can't believe he must really rage quit so fucking quick. He didn't rage, he just quit. I think we took the fight out of him. I think his YouTube people he knows aren't coming through like he thinks they're going to, and this got the fuck out. Balls off, this couch doing that, leaning against it. I already installed that. What the fuck is that? Finished. I already registered my mic. What's into these? Oh no shit.
God damn it. fuck is this fucking clip, dude?
I don't know what shit these are. What's the chat? I want to do something. Try something. Y'all want test subjects? Test. Same way. You don't want to go with that. Okay. Oh, what's this? How do I sound?
Maybe I should timestamp the time in which I see shit happening so I can go back exactly that far back.
Wait, different. See what I sound like. That's my new setting.
Where it was.
Oh.
Alright, let's check my.
I don't think I've heard your new fucking headset, have I? Oh, you buy me a headset and I can hear you talking. Jesus, that's way. I think you did actually come up with it. I think you did. I was working it for you.
Only getting loading. Stephanie, that may not have been you. That may have actually been me.
I'm sorry, you don't smell it.
If it said continue to retry.
What did you say that for, babe? She's so Jesus. Jesus can't help you.
Alright.
Oh, that looks fucked up. I think I got the wrong one of them. Hey, people, have you ever seen a fucking 12-foot long cord? It's a fucking headset, right? Look at this shit.
Reality.
Somebody tried to. Oh, crap. There's some bitch. You seen fucking 12-foot long motherfucking headset? Fucking wicked, ain't it? For long as fuck.
God.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't complain about people in the chat, man. I really can't. I mean,
Ooh, I can hear myself.
Now,
I can hear myself in real time.
No, I can't put a cup in front of them and say piss.
I can hear myself. That's not bad, does it? Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, can y'all hear that clicking noise? That ain't good. Oh, what'd you send me, booty?
Are you clicking your mouse?
You send boring booty?
Dude.
This video is restricted to appropriate age only. Oh, God. Oh, booty wards. Who is this? Dude, who is this?
And all this other shit.
Booty wards. Who is this? Hang on. Oh, what'd you send me, booty? You send boring booty? This video is restricted to appropriate age only. Who is this? Hang on. Okay, so you can't hear the backside. Background noise. Okay. So I was trying to make sure because it looked like you could. You can't hear the backside. What? Who is this? Hang on.
So he's listening to himself, but who was he listening to prior to this?
This video is restricted to appropriate age only. Oh, God.
Alright, I'm fucking aggravated with this shit.
Hey, people, have you ever seen a...
I'm gonna find it.
Oh. Test. Same way. It don't matter which way you go with that. And I did put a link in there, right? I think I did. Don't take it personal. If it's fucking crazy. My audio sound bad. I'll try across top of it. All right, is that better? Anyway,
Is that his speaker system? I just have to ask because that's the. extremely unprofessional appropriate placement of his system. I'm just saying extremely inappropriately professionally inappropriate fucking system setup. I'm just sorry. I'm not sorry that he's sorry with his fucking system setup. I'm sorry that he fucking showed you this shit. I want to find the fucking part about Eric. Stereo. Yes.
Plug it in.
It says fuck your stereo. I want to hear the part you said about Eric.
Mary is messy. I don't want to hear nothing about it, people.
You don't want what?
Over. Mary is messy. I don't want to hear nothing about it, people. How does it work, you ask? It's a good question. Yeah, I can't believe it. All right. The circle, cycle in my car, and the only thing powered generator, right? So what I've done is I took a container, right? A little container. But anyway, so I built a generator, a water-powered generator, right? So what I've done is I took a container, right? A little container. I had a little sump pump in it that pumps water, right? And I had the hose drifted up, right? So it sprayed water. But as it sprayed water, I had a wheel with fins on it. It sprayed across those fins and spun the wheel. Well, when it spun the wheel, it created generated electricity off on the side where I had a capacitor, right? Then it fed into a transformer. Then all through cords all the way around my car, and I had plugs, house plugs, in my car. And the only thing you had to do, you had to jump start the generator. So I had to take the sump pump, right, and plug it in and get it going and build up power on it. Then I had to undo it real quick and plug it back into itself, so it powered back up. So as soon as it plugged back in itself, it started shooting again, creating the power, which is it was a constant cycle, right? But it was enough power to do a lot of things, just like my heater.
Did he say plug and unplug a sump pump and get it to recreate its own generator? Man. Now, the proper way to do something in that form of fashion would be to install a switch! A fucking switch! You incompetent fuck! Now, I can't find the shit about Eric that you said. I know it's in here. In the last fucking 7.5 hours of your twack stream. But the point is, I'm gonna find it. You've been bad-mouthing Maddie, you've been bad-mouthing PDF, Peanut, Too Tall Rob. I'm only interested in the part you said about Eric. That's all I care about, honestly. Fuck the rest of it. I want to hear about the guy that can't defend himself right now. The rest of them can come to you and approach you and defend themselves. I want to hear about the part that the person that cannot defend himself. I want to hear you attack that man when 150 people are standing there ready to attack you for attacking him. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. I want to see you attack the biggest, the best, the greatest names in our community. Outside of Eric, because Eric can't defend himself. I could make this private because I failed to fucking succeed and get the fucking shit that I wanted. But the problem is, you said it. You own everything you say. I may or may not have the receipts. I may or may not have the live stream. But the thing is, you said it. Whether I have to fucking prove it or not, you said some shit about Eric. So all I have to do is ask you, what do you think about Eric? And you're going to say it again, right? You own up to everything you say? Well, I mean, I can put you to the test of that. And I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that there is some troll you've done offended that's done fucking screen recorded every goddamn last second you've ever said. And they had another timestamp to every time you offended anyone ever. I'm not going to say 100% sure, but I'm going to say like 90% sure. You've done offended somebody to that point. So, can't prove you did it, but I can prove that you are an incompetent fuck based off the last 30 seconds of this video. So, I rightly don't give a fuck. The next time I catch you bad-mouthing Eric, I'm going to timestamp it. The next time I catch you saying anything crossways, sideways, out the way about Eric, I'm going to timestamp it. I'm going to rewind and I'm going to screen record it. Just so you know, I've had this ability for a long time before I gave it to you. The thing is, I've managed to adapt to what I've got at my availability. You've managed to excel at what I had at my availability. So we're on even playing fields here. I'm the guy that knows what I'm doing. You're the new guy doing what you do on a different device. So do what you want. I'm just playing the game. The game is I say some fucked up shit, you screen record it. You say some fucked up shit, you screen record it, and then I screen record it, then I publish it, and then you publish it and say that I edited or tweaked it. Which isn't true because I don't do a lot of editing. I really don't. If you want to know, watching my videos, I'll straight up one cut, no fucking bullshit, no outtakes. I'll just straight up give it to you. And if I do some outtakes, it's normally one end or the other. It's not in the middle. But, have your fun, have your blast. I may or may not put this down to private. Just so you can bring it back up and steal my content like you told PDF. The only reason you stealing his content was because he made it private. Well, he didn't make it private, otherwise you wouldn't have access to this video unless you screen recorded it. Well, if it's not private, it's not screen recorded, it's unlisted. So, false flag, false flag, false claim, bad mouth, Eric, false flag, narc, paid off narc, snitch. So, how do you get to deal with the government? You turn on somebody you care about. I'm just saying. Unless you're just a punk ass bitch, you just don't care about nobody, and then you just turn on somebody that has more power, or authority, or fucking resources than you. So you can bat out and take a plea, you can take it to trial, you can go face that jury. Once you face the jury, then you know, right? That's the theory. Once you face the jury, you're right or you're wrong. But until you face the jury, you're neither right nor wrong because you didn't get your due process. Well, Eric never got a jury. So therefore Eric's neither right neither is Eric wrong. Because Eric never got his due process. He may have pled, but he never got his due process. He never got to face the jury. A jury would have said, hey, wait a minute. An educated jury, not an ignorant jury, but an educated jury, would have said, hey, wait a minute, you have the right to redress your government. So you said some shit out of the way, but they charged you some outrageous fines, or they did this, or they did that. Whatever they did, the thing is that they did something outrageous, and I don't feel bad about you calling him a bitch, or his mother a bitch, or his daughter a bitch. I don't feel bad about it because you was addressing a member of the government. Now, when you start addressing private familial members, that's a touchy subject, right? Touchy as fuck. But they volunteered for this, so if they want to be a public servant, right? They signed up for it. They shouldn't have had kids and brought their kids into the danger because they're the ones endangering their children, not the rest of the world. The rest of the world doesn't say, "Hey, you're a cop's kid. I want to fuck you up." Hey, you're a cop's kid and your dad's a dick. Well, fuck you and your mother and your brother and your sister and all the rest of your family because your dad's a dick. We don't want you at our fucking birthday parties. We don't want you here. We don't want you there. And then guess what? That cop's kid becomes another cop. And guess what? He feels ostracized and bullied, all because his dad was a cop and nobody would trust him to come around them because they thought they was going to arrest them or the parents. But I'm just saying, when you're a cop and you're a mandatory reporter or an obligated reporter or whatever you want to call the term, the thing is, when you do shit fucked up and then you call shit out the way or you express your political opinions, he's on probation, so he's allowed to express his political opinions. Yes, he is. Now, can we say that he's necessarily allowed to be here or there or everywhere? Not necessarily. Rick Crude wasn't allowed on YouTube allegedly for 9 months, 10 months, because he was on probation or parole. Now, probation, parole, it's the same goddamn difference. You're under the government thumb. But the thing is, Andrew gets this special privilege to go around and badmouth everyone and anyone, harass anyone he wants to, make phone calls, do whatever he wants to, and no one says a word to him. Not the government, not the cops, not each other, not our activists. And when they do, they're considered to be obtuse, abstract. They're not the norm. The problem is, Andrew is the norm. He's nothing but a sheeple in wolf's clothing, in sheep's clothing, right? Pretending to be the big bad wolf and calling all the bad sheep out, while in all reality, he's just culling the herd. He's culling the herd of the rebellious. That's all he's doing. He's culling the herd of the rebellious ones. Anyone that has any kind of stand up and fight in them, they're bad people, so no one wants to associate with them, right? Based on his word. Well, not now, maybe later's word is equivalently shit. It is equivalent to the matter and the sum and the value of absolute goddamn dog shit. Not even cow manure, not chicken, absolute goddamn dog shit. Why? Because it's his opinion. He's not a legal expert. He's never went to college. He's not got a degree or a certificate. Now, he may be a CI, right? He may be telling on everybody else, but he's not telling on himself. So, I mean, hey, he gets special privileges, right? He gets to stay up for 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days at a goddamn time streaming on YouTube. And I may be exaggerating a tad. I'm going to go ahead and be honest. I may be exaggerating a whole lot. But the thing is, I've seen him live for 48 to 50 to 60 hours at a time. Yes, he may crash for 2 or 3 hours during that time frame. But the point is, I mean, there's a reason why you're staying up this long. It's not because you're going to work, right? It's because you're addicted to YouTube, dude. You're addicted to YouTube and being a bully. You just like getting off on putting other people down. So, how about this? You take a break. You take a fucking break. You stop being the drama dome and start being daddy again. You start being daddy, and let's see how much time you have for the drama dome. There's not much more I can say to that. I have a ton of subscribers. By a ton, I'm stretching that to the exact and to the minimum and to the extreme. The thing is, you have subscribers that would love nothing less than for you to retire, right? You have subscribers that would wish you would take and just put down the camera, put down the screen recording, and go home to your family. For some reason, you're not doing that. I don't know whether it's your choice or by a judicial order or decree. But the thing is, me and a bunch of other people do not stand for judicial orders or judicial decrees because they're typically not lawful or constitutional. So, I mean, it's up to you. Now, I have moved on with my YouTube career. I've decided to seek other routes, right? Andrew is still stuck in the I'm going to be the big guy. I'm going to be the guy that calls everybody out because he doesn't want anyone to call him out. Well, if you had any time free on your hands and you had a choice with what to do with it, you would choose otherwise. And I know that because I don't know of a man, I absolutely do not know of a man that would not choose otherwise if he had other ways to occupy his time. Be it a woman, be it his child, be whatever. He wouldn't occupy his time with YouTube. Not by choice. And I know that very well. Yes, I may get on YouTube, but the thing is, I don't live on YouTube. I don't stay here religiously. So, Andrew can say what he wants, do what he wants, say what he wants. The problem is, he's harming everyone around him. He's also harming his alleged friends and family. And the thing about that is, if you side with the government, when the government falls, you're going to fall with the government. Don't take that for granted. Now I get it. You're on probation. You're on parole. You have to, play the sheep. You have to play the sheep. You don't have to advocate for the sheep. You just have to play the sheep, sir. You do not have to try to recruit more sheeple. You don't do that. I mean, if you're really a freedom fighter, you do not recruit more sheeple. I'm just saying, you don't do that. You try to fucking recruit more freedom fighters. Yeah, even if you do it in private, one-on-one. I think you have a good manifesto. I want to learn more about you. No. Andrew, you have sold yourself out to the lowest bidder for so long that none of your morals make a damn. And if they did, you wouldn't be on here as much as you are because I have the ability to be on here, right? I have the ability to be on here and do the things that you do. right? Let's hit play for a second.
See my heater?
See what?
Huh?
See what, Andrew? What do we see? What? Hello? Oh, come on. Don't quiet down now. Don't get all. Oh wait, I'm screen recording, so I can make all the fucking judgmental, shitty ass comments I want, and not deal with the retribution. Oh wait, am I becoming the drama dome? I don't want to be the drama dome, but let's highlight his, implicit desires. Not his needs, not his wants, but his desires.
You like my heater? I built this. Yep. Kept me warm many nights. It did. You ever seen a heater like this? See that? So what we have here, people, we have a fan motor, all right? This fan motor came off a big ass fan. We have a blower motor, right, out of a Suburban, right? On the inside of it, we have a heating coil from a dryer. On the bottom of it, we have little rubber pads that.
So he's putting together a dryer, a car, and rubber pads to heat himself. What is he doing to take care of his daughter? Now, I will admit, there's 1,001 ways to take care of someone, and this is a very, very, very ingenious. I'm not denying that by no means. This is a very ingenious way to create heat, right? Now, that dryer coil is going to take a very, very large amount of energy, where a subwoofer coil is not. Now, the 2,000 watts created by that dryer coil and the subwoofer coil is two different amounts of thermal capacity. Now, you can create a hell of a fucking power heater in your spare time when you're all twacked out. But when you live in the normal world and you have to buy everything or you have to fix everything and understand why it broke, not just custom build it from scratch, and you don't have the time to do that, well, life's a bitch. You have to live with what you can get. I'm going to check my chat. I may have upset a few people. Six Estate, HBO. We are watching. Yep, absolutely. All right, god damn it. Liberty Freak, I hope you're still in here. Thank you for tuning in. This is, and you know what? I lost the place, the timestamp in which I'm 52 minutes behind. I lost the time frame and stamp in which I'm supposed to be getting this information from. But Andrew was bad mouthing Eric and putting Eric down. It's not the first time he's done it. There's been several other occasions. I tried to screen record that and, post populate that, but I could not. I just could not find the timestamp, so I'm a failure. I'll let Eric down. But Eric will believe me. I have no doubt. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that heard that. There was like 20 people in his chat when it happened, and I'm gonna loosely assume that 10 of those was Eric Brandt fans, not just Drama Dome fans. So if Eric has any support, I just ask that anyone that knows Drama Dome or Andrew Brain or the Not Now Maybe Later channel, if they happen to have that timestamp, that time clip in which he badmouthed Eric, I would love nothing more than to put that on my channel and expose that to the entire world. I'm kind of confused by what's going on in the chat right now. If I have any mods, and it seems inappropriate. I'm going to trust your judgment. We've got a few in here that I trust with no doubt. Ah, fuck. No, go back. I'm going to make a few more. Just as I can. What the fuck? No. Cancel. Liberty Freak. It's not. Okay, Liberty Freak. I thought you was a mod, but it won't let me add you as a mod. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave. I'm going to put this down, honestly. I may or may not leave this up. The whole thing is that Andrew badmouthed Eric publicly, and I was trying to capture that on camera for the rest of y'all to see. With his face, his voice, his channel, and all that. And as you can tell, I liked part of the stream. I did. I'm gonna change that to that because of what he said about Eric. And to be honest, if I hear him say anything else about Eric, I'm gonna do the same fucking thing. If it takes me an hour and a goddamn half to watch 3 minutes of his fucking video to get him, on recording saying something bad, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna hesitate. And the problem is, Andrew said some shit about Eric today that pissed me the fuck off, and that's what led to me doing the stream. I don't do the streams very often. I don't do these streams where I steal someone else's content like Drama Dome does. Now, however, I have paused, commentated over, addressed my own chat, done everything that Drama Dome does, right? So in theory, I should enjoy the same protections as Drama Dome does when he does his thing. Now, I couldn't get my video to play very well, so obviously, I didn't use very much of his content. I drew my own content and conclusions from my own beliefs, my own subscriber base. I'm not using him to gain anything. I'm really not. But when I find that information, I'm going to publish it. And when I do, Andrew, you're going to lose a lot of people on your fan base. And they may be some of your best and most favorite friends. You should never badmouth Eric when Eric is not here to defend himself. Are you stupid? Are you ignorant? Are you just an ignorant fucking cunt? Are you a false promiser? A false believer? Like, tell me where you stand. Like, don't just tell me. Don't tell me where you stand. Don't do that. That's a waste of your breath because I don't believe you. How about you tell the world? Let's hear the whole world weigh in on what you have to say about Eric. Let's see you do a stream specifically about Eric and see where you weigh in. Now, I've seen you do streams or commentations about Eric. Jason, that better be something for fucking Eric. If it's not about Eric, I'm going to flip my shit, Jason, and I may or may not email you a slap across the face. I mean, if I can virtually slap you across the face, I would, but I have to settle for email, so Google's going to slap you across the face for me. But that's besides the point. If Andrew has something bad to say about Eric, let him say it in my comment section. Let him say it on Eric's channel. Let him say it on someone other than his channel where he can't fucking make it to where you can't rewind. Or where you can't go back and rewind it and watch it. Or unlist or unprivate it. I mean, he says it's okay to steal people's content because they put it on private or unlisted. But I mean, if someone does him like that, it's okay, right? It's absolutely okay for him to strike the fucking shit out of him. Nah, you strike me, I dare you. Strike me, Andrew. If you strike me, everyone that you've stole content from in the last 6 weeks is probably going to strike you. Because I used your content under fair use. Yes, I did not post it in my description, but I'm making my disclaimer now, here, towards the end of the video, that I own none of the content rights to this video. However, none of the content rights have actually been disputed nor claimed in the U.S. government's eyes. So therefore, no one owns the copyright claims until they've been disputed in court. So Andrew, if you would like to come up on my panel, on my channel, to where you cannot remove it, and say whatever you would like to about Eric and his situation, please feel free to do so. Don't be a coward. Don't just hide on your channel. I'm saying that. Don't just be a coward and hide on your channel. Come up on someone else's channels. Mine, PDFs, Liberty Freaks, Eric's channel, and spill your guts about how you feel about Eric, his sentence, and all the rest on any other channel other than your own, so that it cannot be removed by yourself. That's all I'd like to see. I don't want to see you stricken, for a week or 2 weeks or 90 days or whatever the term is. I don't want that. I want you to be able to go out there tomorrow and be ashamed of what you've done and apologize. Fuck getting a strike. Fuck getting your channel taken down. I want to see you apologize. You mean, you know what I mean? I don't want to see you apologize because you have to. I want to see you apologize because you regret it. And to be honest, if anyone in the Denver crew still supports you after what you said about Eric, well, that's on them. It's not up to me, right? But I think you just lost everyone West Coast to Oklahoma. You understand me? I really do. I don't think you would stand up for a Potato or Eric, Amagansett Press, or anyone. I think you would stand up for the pigs every fucking time, because the pigs have you bent over their fucking knee with a goddamn 10-foot dildo, and you're enjoying every last fucking inch of it, Andrew. If you wasn't, you would shut up. You would just shut the fuck up until you got off of fucking probation and you could say what you wanted to. But instead, you're enjoying that big blue cock right up your fucking ass. You understand me, Andrew? You're enjoying that big blue fucking cock right up your fucking asshole. Why? Because you enjoy being a boot on somebody's neck. And you wish it was you being able to put the boot on your own neck. That's how fucking sick and sadistic you are. Yeah, I wish I could smack the fuck out of a couple of people, but guess what? I can't. It's not in the law because I don't have official implied immunity. But if I was a cop, or a water meter reader, or a gas meter reader, or a power meter reader, I might could do that and might could get away with it, right? Because I'm a sovereign goddamn citizen. Nah, just because you used to work for the government makes you the worstest piece of shit on the face of the earth. I'd rather fucking feed little Timmy from the goddamn the Christmas Carol, the homeless fucking well, not homeless, but the little crippled guy with the fucking what's it called, the crutch. I'd rather feed him than you. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather invite him over for Christmas dinner than Andrew. Now here's the problem. I'm humane. I would invite your entire family over, but not invite you. That's the problem. That's my sadistic problem. I'd invite your kids, your wife, your mother, your father, your daughter, and your child, but I wouldn't invite you, Andrew. Why is that? Why is that I wouldn't invite you to a family dinner, but I'd invite your entire rest of your surrounding family? Maybe because you're a dick? Maybe because you say fucked up shit about people that you supposedly support? Let's see you call out James Freeman or Bow. How about Johnny 5-0? Let's see you call out one of them who are out and free to defend themselves. You won't, Andrew. There's the reason why you won't. Because you're a bitch, dude. You're a fucking bitch. That's why you're on probation. If you wasn't a bitch, you wouldn't be on probation. You would have took it to trial. You would have went to the appeals court. You'd have lost. You'd have appealed that decision. You'd have won, right? Isn't that what you tell everybody else? You lose, you appeal, you lose, you appeal, you lose, you appeal until you win. Well, how did you win? You pled the fuck out, Andrew. You're no better than goddamn Eric. By nobody's measure. Not your own. You fucking coward cunt. I hope you enjoy choking on that government dick, bitch. Just like the fucking welfare recipients enjoyed choking on that government goddamn cheese, you sorry son of a brick, big ass brick. Ah! I hope you choke on a goddamn government dick and die, Andrew. I really do. Your daughter's better off without you. You gonna bow down and fucking take it? You ain't there for her any goddamn ways? Nah. You know what? I probably should put this shit on fucking private. I really should. I'm not supposed to be bringing people's family into this shit. But the moment you fucking started talking about somebody that's not here to defend themselves for 12 fucking years, you got 12 fucking years to admonish their fucking reputation, and you want to start bad mouthing them in less than 6 months? You're a fucking coward, cunt, son of a bitch ass, prick ass, bitch ass, motherfucking dick ass, bitch ass, motherfucker. And I hope this is fucking broadcasting. I really do. I hope you're restreaming this at this point, because I may or may not make this private since you like to fucking rebroadcast private streams, Andrew. I hope you do. I hope you rebroadcast me calling you out about what you said about Eric. And I hope 100 motherfuckers see it. I hope 100,000 motherfuckers see you calling Eric out. I goddamn hope it. Because you's a cunt. You's a bitch. You's a bitch ass motherfucker for calling Eric out when Eric's in jail and not available to defend himself. I've apparently got an incoming call. Whoever it is, they can kiss my ass. I'm not answering the phone right now. I'm gonna finish cussing Andrew fucking Brain the fuck out. Andrew fucking Brain is a cunt, coward, motherfucking bitch ass, hoe ass, bitch ass, motherfucking son of a bitch. Yes, Colorado Donkey Watch, I am. You got a fucking problem with it? How about you call Liberty Freak? How about you call Eric? How about you call anybody that fucking cares about you and fucking me bad mouthing somebody that trash talked Eric? I have a goddamn right to do it. I'm an American private citizen. I'm not a goddamn government employee. I'm not a cop. I'm an EMT or firefighter. I don't get paid for this shit. GD, how about you go fuck yourself and your mother? Because guess what? Those are public convictions too, bitch. Prove it. Now, I'm going back to my shit about fucking Andrew. Andrew, you got something to fucking say about Eric. How about you say it to Liberty Bird's face? How about you say it to Liberty Freak's face? How about you say it to Bad Cop 303 or Bad Cop No Donut and Cop Block 303? How about you say it to anybody's fucking face? Anybody's. I dare you, Andrew. You're so goddamn brave. How about you go out of Oklahoma? Get out of your goddamn living room. Oh, wait, it's not yours. But get out of your goddamn living room and go and say that to somebody's fucking face. You can say it on the internet. Go say it to somebody's fucking face, Andrew. And I guarantee you it's worth it to somebody to make you swallow your fucking teeth. I swear to God, it's probably worth it to some fucking body on the West Coast to swallow your fucking teeth. How about you go up north? It's worth it to somebody to swallow your fucking teeth. Down south, you might meet a couple gators. I'm just saying. But the point is, you is too much of a bitch to go out of your state. Oh, wait, you're choking on a government dick. That's why. Go out of your state. Go say that to Liberty Bird. Go say that to Liberty Freak. Go say that to Cop Block 303. Go say it to San Joaquin. You go tell any goddamn body Eric deserved to get arrested for that shit. Anybody. Anybody. I dare you. Go tell that to any goddamn body that's not choking on a government dick, dude. Yeah, my channel's rated for 18 plus, so I can say choke on a government dick all goddamn day long. Choke on the government dick and enjoy it, Andrew. I hope you do. Eric's not. You are. You're getting benefits from it, right? You get to continue to get high, huh? You get free sobriety tests. Is that it? You get free passes? Nah, I don't want to believe that, dude. You've been up for 2 goddamn weeks, dude. 2 fucking weeks. And you go, oh, I'm not on drugs. I'm not this. I'm not that. You're a goddamn drug addict on the government goddamn payroll, dude. Go to goddamn bed, dude. Go to fucking sleep. Be like a normal human being. Go to sleep every goddamn 2 or 3 days. Oh, wait, a normal human being goes to sleep every night, or every day, or every night, or every day. Depends on what shift they work and what fucking time they fucking sleep cycles is based off of. Unfortunately for Andrew, his sleep cycle is based off of his drug habit. And I hate to say that because I really wish the best for Andrew. I really do. But the problem is, he's going to badmouth Eric when Eric's not here to defend himself, so I'm going to defend Eric for him. If Eric disapproves, Eric will tell me later, and I'll feel like a bitch for fucking opening my mouth when I shouldn't have. But guess what? I'll admit it. But at least I'm not that much of a bitch that I have to wait till somebody goes to jail to badmouth them. Are you fucking serious? Are you absolutely fucking serious? I don't give a fuck, dude. I really don't. You got a lot of shit going on in your life. Go handle it. Stop badmouthing Eric. The time you took to badmouth Eric, you could have been making your daughter a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, dude. Oh, wait, you ain't got to. You got no reason to. She ain't around. By the time it gets there in the mail, it'll be no good. It'll be moldy. The bread will be moldy, right? Is that it? Huh. Life's a bitch, ain't it, Andrew? If it wasn't, you'd be on here a lot fucking less. If you notice, I only get on here when I feel it's really, really fucking important. I may be listening, but I don't get on here unless it's really, really, really fucking important to me. And guess what, Andrew? You pissed me off today, Andrew. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. My name's Hunter Callahan. Everybody knows me. Everybody knew my fucking future. Right? Everybody and their mama knew my fucking future. Just like they knew Eric's future. And then, all them future fortune tellers was fucking wrong, right? But you forget to mention that to all your fucking constituents, your viewers. Like, they actually fucking made comments and predictions. And they said, oh, he's going to hell. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He's a bad person. Nah, motherfucker. In all reality, they found out how bad of a person I was. According to the government's own mouth. Right? But the thing is, you can go around badmouthing. Why do I have to go around badmouthing Andrew? Because he badmouths Eric when Eric's not there to defend himself. Now, Andrew is here to defend himself, and I guarantee you, he's going to fucking say something about me saying something about him. So, if Andrew says one word, I win. If Andrew says one fucking word, I win. Right? Because that means he watched it, right? He was a viewer. He gave me one click and one view, a thumb up or a thumb down. It doesn't matter to me. But the point is he watched my video. Right? If he comments on anything that I said, he heard what I had to say about him. The problem is he's not going to accept the fact that if you badmouth someone who's not here to defend themselves, and you know that, what does that make you? A coward. If you take a plea deal, like he said, you're a coward. So what did Dramodome get for his situations? Did he get pled guilty? Did he get found guilty? I don't know. I rightly don't give a fuck. But what I do know is that he badmouths and 2 times and backstabs his friends. So anyone who is a friend of Eric Brandt should not, and this is my own personally biased opinion, should not be friends with Andrew or the Dramodome or associated with any of his channels. That is my personal direct opinion. Yes, you have the right to disagree with me and Andrew and Eric because we are all private citizens. However, if a motherfucker waits until someone's not there to defend himself to attack him, what would that make him? Look up the dictionary, the definition of the guy that waits till someone is not looking to attack him. It's going to be coward. The definition is coward. Eric's not here to defend him, therefore Andrew's a fucking coward. Deny that, Andrew. I dare you. Deny that fucking phrase. Deny that terminology. You are a goddamn coward because Eric's not here to defend himself. And you know that. You know it very well, sir. And I hope you resent your last breath, because I hope you see it coming. I hope you see it coming, dude. I hope you see the car running the red light. I hope you see the Mac 10 aimed at your face. I hope you see the 18-wheeler barreling through that red light. I hope you see that spark in the night. I hope you dream of that gas leak for a month before it happens. I hope and pray to God that your last moments take you more than 6 weeks. I don't care whether it's psychologically, emotionally, or physically. Andrew, if you're going to badmouth Eric behind his back, I hope your last moments take 6 weeks or more. And I pray that it happens. I'd love nothing more than to see you suffer for 6 weeks or more due to some incurable, irrational, illogical, freak circumstance of you catching some fucking disease that you have no knowledge of. That we have no knowledge of, that there's no cure. Right? I'm that sadistic of a motherfucker if you want to talk about Eric. I hope and pray that your demise takes over 6 fucking weeks. And I hope and pray that you're conscious and sentient for the entire duration. Now, if you'd like to play that to a jury, I'm going to play the Constitution to the jury. I'm going to literally have them read the Constitution out loud via audio file, just like you do with read to script text or text to speech, whatever, and have them read the Constitution about the redress of government. And then I'm going to prove to them how you work for the government and how you took a plea deal to make everyone else's life hell, to make your life easier so you can stay high on dope. Now, how am I going to prove that? I don't know. I don't have to prove it. I just have to accuse it, right? An accusation makes a hell of a fucking story. Isn't that the story? Isn't that the truth? Right? You make the accusation, so now it's true. You said everybody predicted my future. My future was wrong. They all predicted my future to be wrong. You said they all tried to help me. No. A bunch of people did. Now, a bunch of people did. And those that did made the difference. But those that tried to counteract or contradict, those made a difference as well. So, I mean, if you'd like to know the truth, I mean, I could call your probation officer and tell them you ain't been to sleep in 2 fucking weeks. And guess what they're going to believe? They're going to believe the random motherfucker on the phone with the anonymous complaint. Why? Because you're on probation, Andrew. Because you're on probation. You're already a liar. You're a criminal convicted by the court. So would you like to continue with the whole, prove yourself innocent until proven guilty? Nah, you're going to have to prove yourself innocent once I call your probation officer. Now, do I want to do that? No. Do I intend to do that? No. I don't want to do that. But I want you to understand how the rest of the world sees you as the man that laid down, took the plea deal, and went on probation instead of going to jail. You had an option. The moment you went on probation, if you wanted to offer probation, all you had to do was smack that son of a bitch in the face and you would have violated your probation. But instead, you chose probation. You didn't want to serve active time. You wanted the fucking easier sentence, right? The less harsh sentence. You chose the fucking sentence of the path of less resistance. But you're bad mouthing Eric for it. So here's what I want to understand. Why didn't you appeal? Why couldn't you afford to appeal? You're such a good person, right? You got all this money, right? You can do all these things. Why didn't you appeal? Why did you take probation, dude? Why are you on parole? Why are you not a free man right now? Maybe because you did something wrong, Andrew? How about that? Did you do anything wrong in your lifetime, Andrew? Answer that question. Ever. Anything, period, point blank. Once, twice, 5 times, 50, 100? Did you keep count? How many times did you speed? How many times did you rolling stop a red stop sign or a yellow stoplight? How many times have you actually said, I'm not going to pay the ticket, but I'm going to drive in the fucking HOA lane or the HOV lane, whatever the fucking, you got to pay the fucking $1.50 a month or whatever to get in the fucking fast lane? How many times have you broken that law in somebody else's car and got them a ticket? Well, I mean, to my fair knowledge and understanding, you're an ignorant fucking Oklahoman with little to no college degree or education, so you have no right to be judging nobody. Nor do you have the education in which to judge anybody, otherwise you'd be getting paid to do so. So, I mean, if you want to be a contradictory judicial official, do so. Bama fan, no, I probably wouldn't. But I mean, does he deserve it? He fucking kind of does after what he said about Eric, right? If you're going to badmouth Eric for taking a plea deal, well, you took a plea deal, otherwise you wouldn't be on probation, bitch. You'd be in jail. Hold on, let me check the chat, y'all. I got a couple of questions, obviously. Bama fan. Hold on, how the fuck do I... Okay, I got Lion 1, Scott Walker, HBR, Brian Strait, HBR, Bama fan. No, I would not call his probation officer because I'm not a narc. I'm not a snitch. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? Like, that would just make me a bitch, right? I don't want to be a bitch. But the whole thing is, when he wants to badmouth someone that's taking a plea deal, taking probation, taking whatever, he's on probation. That's why he can't go ahead and record cops. He's using the government as an excuse for his cowardice, right? His cowardice. There's plenty of motherfuckers on bond and on probation out here holding these sons of bitches accountable, right? Bond and probation. So neither one of them is an acceptable excuse for why Andrew's not doing it. His children may be an acceptable excuse. Now here's the problem. He spends more time on YouTube than he does with the children. Argue me that. Can't. You absolutely fucking can't when he broadcasts 3 to fucking 5 days a fucking week, 24 hours a goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's broadcasting 5 fucking days a week, 7 goddamn days a fucking week, or 24 hours a fucking day, he's obviously not seeing his child. He's not playing with his child. And he's not trying to be there. He's not at work, and if he is at work, you would hear a hammer, you would hear a box cutter cutting the drywall, you would hear a tape measure being unfurled, you would hear all kinds of goddamn background noises that you don't hear, but what you hear very loud and very fucking clearly is this fucking voice, because he's taking minimum wage goddamn pay for fucking government full-blown goddamn undercover investigation type fucking jobs. He's here just to fucking disrupt and disrupt. That's all he's just here to disrupt. He got a fucking plea deal, so he gets to come on here and get paid. And guess what? He doesn't have to go to work. He pretends to go to work, but he doesn't have to go to work because guess what? He works for the fucking government. I don't know. I might be a paranoid conspiracy theorist, but I do know this much. The motherfucker spends way too much time on YouTube, right? I can go to sleep and wake up and the motherfucker will still be going 12 hours after I go to sleep, plus 12 hours after I wake up. You know what that means? He does not go to sleep in the fucking 24 hours that I was fucking asleep and not asleep. Right? So, I mean, he's either a dope head, dope fiend, meth head. I mean, he's something, and he's getting a pass by his probation officer. Bama fan, I don't need to do anything. I really don't. All I'm saying is that Andrew has no business talking about Eric's plea deal when Andrew's on probation. Andrew could have done time. He could have said, I'm not going to settle for probation. I'm not going to be under your thumb for 6 to 9 to 12 months to a year to 5 years to 20 years. I'm not taking the deal. But instead, he took the deal, and all of a sudden, and there's an update tonight. Yeah, the drama dome better be in there tonight. And he better be up there taking up for fucking Eric. He better be that two-faced son of a bitch who's been in everybody else's chat. Right? That's the only fucking thing I can fucking conclude about that son of a bitch is that he fucking actually is a two-faced son of a bitch. And the problem is, he doesn't understand that. What he thinks is right and correct is not necessarily right and correct for everybody else. So yes, we all have the right to our opinions. We all have the right to our own, illusions or beliefs. But what we don't have the right is to judge someone else according to my beliefs. And I say that based off of most beliefs in America. Now I know America is not a religious country, right? We have the rights of religious freedom, so therefore the country is not a majority one religious belief. But if you're a Christian, you judge not lest you be judged first, right? If you're Islamic, don't judge other motherfuckers and have no other false prophets. And same with Christianity. No false prophets. Well, Andrew wants to present himself as a false prophet. He wants to present himself as Satan or Lucifer or whatever. He is the one. He is the world. Well, I mean, how much fucking farther of an egotistical, statistical break do you actually have to suffer before you sons of bitches understand? He's not mentally well. Bama fan, no. Has Andrew been up for 2 or 3 days? Has Andrew been up for a week? How about you go ask him that instead of asking me? I'm watching his chat. I mean, y'all can see me watching his chat. How about you go ask him that instead of asking me that? Unless you're him. I've been on here for maybe 20 minutes. He's been on here for goddamn 6 hours. Plus 7.5 hours earlier. Plus 7.5 hours last night. Like, he's been up for 25 fucking hours, but nobody's questioning the fact. No one questions the fact that he stays up for 3 and 4 fucking weeks at a goddamn time, right? All because he's on probation and he's not fucking being rearrested for fucking violation of probation. There's a fucking reason for that. He's a goddamn narc. He spends so much time on YouTube because he gets paid to do it. He's getting time off his fucking sentence to fucking narc on the rest of us. And that's the problem. That's the only thing I don't understand. That's the only fucking reason he would be on the internet for so many hours a day when he could be making money, right? If he's not getting time off of his sentence or good time or paid, why in the fuck is the rest of everybody else's business his concern when he's on his own fucking lockdown, is on his own probation, can't drink, can't drive past a certain time of night, can't be out after a certain time of night, so he has no fucking reason to be going around the rest of the fucking world. Oh, so he's stuck at the house, he can't go do drugs, can't drink, can't go fucking the bar, can't pick up loose women, so he's gonna hunker down at some fucking strange chick's house and pray to God that he can lick her good enough to where she fucking believes that he actually loves her. I don't fucking know, but obviously he's not doing something fucking right because he's on the goddamn internet 72 goddamn hours a goddamn day. There's not 72 hours in the fucking day. Yeah, I'm losing my shit, but the goddamn thing is he talked bad about Eric and y'all are coming in here fucking questioning me? Nah, fuck that. That son bitch has something bad to say about Eric, but wants to fucking not admit his own fucking intolerances and fucking... Hey, one of my mods, handle that Bama fan. Just handle the fuck out of him. I don't care how you handle him, just handle him, because I can't do it from this fucking platform, apparently. Mine too, I fucking sent him the notification, and guess what? He didn't come over here. He could have came over here in my chat, but he didn't choose to do so. But here's the thing, he chose to badmouth Eric today, and you fucking seen it. Why'd I do this here, my two Beagles? To prove I can. To prove I fucking can, my
right? How does it work, you ask? It's a good question. Yeah, I can't believe I blew that up. Damn, that sucked. I'm going to redo that whole fucking motherboard. Oh, well.
I'm gonna show him how
it's a good question. You ask how it works. Well, let me show you how it works.
I will and can go grab another fucking phone and I'll handle all this shit myself. If I got one moderator in the chat, I want fucking Bama fan banned. I don't want him time the fuck out. I want that son bitch ass banned. I don't fucking care. They want to fucking agree with fucking Eric. They want to agree with fucking Andrew bashing Eric. Nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna talk to fucking Andrew. I've got no reason to. I just did. He can steal my video, redress my content, redress my video, and do all that shit. I don't care. He can do all that. He can strike me. He can take my channel if you'd like to. I'm pretty sure he has the knowledge. But guess what? That's not going to stop the rest of the world from knowing he's a goddamn coward. He's a fucking coward. He's got something bad to say about Eric. How about he go visit fucking Eric? How about he write Eric a letter? How about he fucking put some money on Eric's book so Eric can fucking call him? How about he send his number and a couple of dollars? Bama fan, I'm not for the First Amendment with the private citizens. If you say something fucked up to a private citizen, you got the right to get your jaw rocked. My two beagles, why should I make myself any better than him? Andrew set the standard, right? Andrew set the standard, so why should I fucking make myself better than him, my two beagles? If you're not going to tell him that shit, I'm watching. Y'all can see I'm fucking watching. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. You want me to go over to his channel and drive his ratings up and fucking further his message? No. He wants to come over here? Let him fucking come address me. Let him come address me. Fuck him addressing Eric. Let him come address me. Let him address somebody that's out, free to fucking redress him back. The First Amendment protects us from the government, not from each other. God damn it, Bama fan. If you don't understand that, then you obviously don't believe in the goddamn First Amendment your goddamn self, so you have no right to tell me what I believe in and what I don't believe in because you don't understand it. The fucking Constitution only protects the goddamn people from the government, not the government from the fucking people. Get that through your thick-ass goddamn skull. Now, if I got a moderator in this chat, block that son of a bitch because I'm not dealing with it no much. I don't care who you are. Bama fan, I don't care who you are. Yes, I love Eric that much. Fuck you and your mama and your grandmama and your great-grandmama in the face with a goddamn cactus. Now call the fucking cops you love so fucking much and tell them that somebody said fuck you, your mama and your grandmama and your great-grandmama in the face with a cactus and watch them laugh you off the fucking phone. Because you went to somebody else's channel and opened your fucking mouth. Nah, I opened my fucking mouth about Andrew being a two-faced, sorry, son of a bitch-ass, cock-sucking son of a bitch-ass motherfucker. That's my opinion. He's a stupid son of a bitch that thinks he's better than everybody else and their mamas. And guess what? He's not. He absolutely is not. He's better than nobody, and nobody's better than him. And he needs to understand and accept that. Yeah. He took a fucking plea deal. He got probation instead of fucking prison time. Well, Eric took a plea deal and instead of getting probation, he got jail time. So Andrew's a better person because he got fucking probation and he flipped on everybody else and fucking agreed to work for the government for 6 to 10 years, bad mouthing all the auditors and putting them down and fucking making them look like shit. Thank you. I'm not gonna say who, but thank you. God damn, thank you. I can't even read the fucking message they fucking put. That's great. YouTube doesn't work worth a bitch in this mode. Alright. So, as y'all can see, I'm watching someone that wants to badmouth Eric.
Look, people, growing up as a kid, we didn't have stuff, okay? If we got something, it's because we worked our asses off for it, or it wasn't just, hey, trust me, nothing was ever handed to me, period. Nothing. I mean, hell, we made our own cars. We whittled them out of a fucking 2x4. All right, we made our own swords out of 2x4s.
He said nothing was ever handed to him. Did anyone else hear that? Nothing was ever handed to him.
Anyway, have stuff, okay? If we got something, it's because we worked our asses off for it, or it wasn't just, hey, trust me, nothing was ever handed to me, period. Nothing. I mean, hell,
Andrew, if nothing was ever handed to you, my friend, maybe you should stop bitching and complaining about what you don't have. And maybe you should bitch and complain about what you didn't do. What I did and what I didn't do and what I did and didn't get is 4 separate things. But what you did and didn't do and what you did and didn't get is the same thing to you because you walked away with nothing. I'm sorry. I do not have to take shit off of you, Andrew, just because you have 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 subscribers don't mean shit. I don't care if you got 200,000 subscribers. You know why? Because you're still a bitch. You're still the bitch for being on probation. You could have violated and activated your sentence at any given fucking time, but you wanted that probationary sentence. You wanted that fucking, oh, I'm going to get off of here one day. I'm going to get off. I'm going to be a good guy. I'm going to be respected by my authorities. Nah, motherfucker. You didn't have to take that probation. You could have done straight jail time, but you're too much of a pussy-ass, bitch-ass coward. My bad. You'd rather pay probationary fees than other shit. You got other bills to pay other than probationary fees, buddy. You could have paid all the probationary fees by just going to jail. You wouldn't have had them probationary fees. But nah, you got other bills to pay now, man. Other bills to pay now, man. Which bills you gonna pay first, Andrew? You gonna pay your car note, your car insurance? You gonna buy a new car? You pay your other bills? Which bills you gonna pay first, Andrew? You gonna send Eric a letter? You gonna send him $5 to make you a phone call? I mean, you got a ton of questions and a ton of accusations for him. You got $5 so he can make a phone call because he ain't got 5 minutes to go to work to make $5 to make a phone call to you. How about that? I'm just saying, I mean, he can't go make $5 to make a phone call to you, but you can make $5 a minute to make a phone call to him, can't you? But here we don't see you fucking doing it. We don't see you sending him $5 so you can make a phone call to him, or he can make a phone call to you, do we? No, we just see you putting him down and badmouthing him and saying he gave up. But when somebody else was fighting, you said, oh, they need to give up, they need to back down, take the plea deal, just accept their fate. Pick your side of the road, Andrew, and you better pick it well. Because there's plenty of documented fucking evidence, plenty of witnesses. I don't have to have any tapes. I got plenty of witnesses. You've talked out of the side of your ass. You've talked out of the side of your neck. You've talked out of the side of your eyeball. You've done all kind of fucking shit out of the side of your goddamn body. And guess what? Not a bit of it's been true, dude. And if it has been, it's because you lied somewhere along the fucking way. Y'all said I lied about this and I lied about that. But the thing is, I did something to protect somebody. You're doing something to harm somebody. What's the difference? Protection and harm is two separate entities, dude. Two separate definitions. And two separate willful meanings. And the willful meaning to protect somebody. Hey, Bama fan. Bama fan, thank you. You are the number one motherfucker today. Do y'all see that? Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can see Bama fan over there talking to Drama Dome about how I'm saying something about something, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to repeat what he said because it's bullshit.
We made our own
money and can buy votes. I'm going to allow you to buy these votes, but I'm only going to count them as 3/5. That's one thing if that's your argument. But you can't say that these people who you are buying, they only have 3/5. It wasn't just voting. They're only 3/5 of a human being. They didn't say this is strictly for voting. They said they're 3/5 of a human. So they went personal. They weren't just talking about because a slave owner could buy a vote.
So,
Andrew,
surely,
I mean,
but that's why the compromise took place, Joe, because some people were saying their property, they have no rights.
I understand why the compromise took place. I understand the logic and the reasoning. I understand those things, but to say it was correct is not.
But today it's presented that was meant towards black people, but black people and white people were slaves. Okay, so it was a slavery thing. And what the people who said, hey, look, as we got this wrote down, we chose the word
fuck.
Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness rather than property. Okay, why did they make that change? Why didn't they leave it as property? Because at the time, some people were property, and they were nibbling.
Thank you, border farmer.
Slavery itself.
I would agree. And Raz, before you move, I'm afraid that some people might think that you're crazy when you said there were white slaves. I think that you're talking about there was a great number of white folks. They weren't called slaves. Well, they might have been called indentured servants or whatever. Alongside the slaves,
God
they were
damn it,
stupid,
life's a
poor,
bitch.
and had it super bad too. And
Yeah.
those are counted as slaves.
Yeah. Yeah, my great-grandfather came to this country as owned labor, and that's the way he was listed in the census.
Yeah, owned labor, that type of
Owned
shit.
labor,
There you go.
yep.
That's a better term.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
However,
wish.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was going to say I would never say that the numbers were proportional.
No,
because they weren't. But
right.
The fact is, black people were slaves and so were whites. Black people were owners and so were whites. And
that leads
all
us
is fucking wrong.
That leads us to why, again, you were wrong when you said it was not about blacks. Surely it was. They threw those white folks under the bus because there was so many blacks. This was to keep blacks down. They didn't want blacks to have power. They felt that the blacks, if given power, would take back revenge on them for all the evil shit they did. If you don't calculate that in there, you're not being wise.
Well, but it's not just black people. They look at poor white people the same way.
We understand
they're elitist fucks. They're elitist fucks that think they're the only ones that matter.
Yes, we understand that, but just in the slavery, you understand that they'll throw a few white motherfuckers who, by the way, when they made it a racial thing, the white people were able to migrate into the general population.
I'm showing the trolls how to be a troll and how to talk straight up
the
shit.
black people lived and still with
What is the
live
title
with
about
stigma
Laciar? Andrew said something about fucking
whites
Eric,
were
and
able to
I can't
escape
rewind
that
it
shit.
and find the exact timestamp. I didn't write the timestamp down. I'm sorry. So the
I ain't
title
been
may or may
asleep.
not
Well,
be
actually,
clickbait
I fell
because I
asleep. I was
cannot
up all
promise you
night
the fucking
filming
information that
and all
I
that
guarantee when I
bullshit.
fucking
Then I
type it
posted
into
that
the title.
bit. So I only got a couple hours of sleep in the middle of the day,
But
and I'm
Lacey,
still
Andrew did
exhausted.
say some fucked up shit
Well,
about
hey,
Eric, and
ain't
I'm
working
extremely
right.
upset about it.
Donkey, you ready to come back in?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you were talking about jury nullification.
I just want to end this real quick. I don't got much time, but jury nullification, in short, is when up to one juror does not agree with the law, the process, whatever form or this form he doesn't want to participate in this function. They say not guilty and hang the entire jury. That's it. You
hold on.
No.
Okay, then let's.
No.
God damn it, it's working.
Because you're only supposed to face trial once. You're not supposed to face jeopardy of life and limb more than once. So hung jury is bullshit. So that in the argument that you're presenting about jury nullification has now been called bullshit twice.
Okay, I'll rebut that, and I'll say that a hung jury is a real thing. It's not bullshit. It's actually a technical term.
It's bullshit, technically.
What I was going to finish my sentence with is that the judge will tell you, you have to obey the law. You have to say this person is guilty. They will literally go into the backstage and educate the jury that this is a guilty verdict, and you are here to sit and timestamp, rubber stamp this guilty verdict. And that is when the jury nullification comes in, because that is the true bullshit. As a juror, you have the right to vote not guilty on your conscience, on your menial education, on your beliefs. That's what jury nullification is.
That's exactly what we said. You said it was a hung jury. We said it was what you just said.
RAS is completely different. Joe Cool said that half or all the jury is going to say no, not guilty, and they can do that.
I just said
one
the jury
juror can hang the whole fucking thing.
Well, we're not talking about a hung jury, bro.
Uglier than I ever thought you could have been, DSS. All right, and you guys.
Donkey is a hung.
You guys don't.
Jury is a verdict.
Forget about jury nullification, and it's fun to listen to.
Donkey, is a hung jury a verdict?
Nope. How can it be the same?
How did it hang? It is a verdict. It is a verdict that they don't like, and they want a mulligan. And that's exactly what our right to not have fucking mulligans when it comes to juries is all about. You're only supposed to face jeopardy once.
And
if the jury says 11,
should be a verdict, yeah.
If a fucking 11-1 happens, it's not a hung jury, it's a goddamn verdict.
It should
11-1.
And let me say this.
So that's
Wait. Let me go, Donkey.
11-1 is not. Maybe that's your state. It's not all.
Donkey, let me give this. Jury nullification generally occurs when members of a criminal trial jury believe a defendant is guilty, but choose to acquit the defendant anyway, because the jurors consider the law itself as unjust.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Well, we both.
All right. What's the last
It's
jury
got-
nullification trial you guys are aware of?
Oh goodness, I'm none. I'm aware of none. Actually, I've read or heard about something. I don't remember them. But since I've certainly been cop watching, I've never seen it happen.
See, Donkey, we actually agree with what the last part of what you said, where the judge is set.
Well, apparently they can't hear me, so. Jason, I mean, I get it. I get you want me to go up there, but I try to go up there. It's not working. It's just, I don't know if I can, if they can hear me.
Jury nullification
out.
is different from a hung jury.
You fucking retards. Thank you.
Okay.
Being quiet while I
Y'all
talk.
just watch.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
I'm
It's
sorry, I was
okay.
just looking at your didn't, and when he was talking about your spreading disinformation, a hung jury is also a bar fabrication because you're only supposed to face trial once. You're not supposed to face jeopardy of life and limb more than once. So hung jury is bullshit. So that an argument that you're presenting about jury nullification has now been called bullshit twice.
Okay, I'll rebut that, and I'll say that a hung jury is a real thing. It's not bullshit. It's actually a technical term.
Yeah, it's bullshit, technically.
I was going to finish my sentence with,
Yeah,
in that the judge will tell you, you have to obey the law. You have to say this person is guilty. They will literally go into the backstage and educate the jury that this is a guilty verdict, and you are here to say and rubber stamp this guilty verdict. And that is when the jury nullification comes in, because that is the true bullshit. As a juror, you have the right to vote not guilty on your conscience, on your menial education, on your beliefs. That's what jury nullification
That's
is.
exactly what we said. You said it was a hung jury. We said it was what you
No.
just said.
All right, answer is completely different. Joe Cool said that like half or all the jury is going to say no, not guilty, and they can
I just said
one
the jury.
juror can hang the whole fucking thing.
Well, we
You're
talking about a hung jury, bro.
hungrier than I ever thought you could have been, DSS. All right, you guys can
Wait, Donkey,
you guys
hung jury is a verdict.
Yeah, that's jury nullification. That's
Hey, Donkey, is a hung jury a verdict?
Nope. That's
Then
what
how
you
did it
say.
hang? How did it hang? It is a verdict. It is a verdict that they don't like, and they want a mulligan. And that's exactly what our right to not have fucking mulligans when it comes to juries is all about. You're only supposed to face jeopardy once.
Oh, a hung
If the jury
jury
says 11
should be a verdict, yeah.
If a fucking 11 to 1 happens, it's not a hung jury, it's a goddamn verdict.
It should be.
11 to 1.
And let me say
So
this.
that's what the
Wait.
mistake
Let me go, Tommy.
All right, so Bama fans going around telling everybody I have a problem with Andrew. Hold on, let me turn my camera on for this. I have no hesitation saying that I have a problem or a disagreement with Andrew. Y'all all got it fucked up. Y'all act like I'm scared of Andrew. I don't. I'm not. I'm not scared of Andrew. The problem is my phone's dying, and when I jump on Andrew's panel, he can't hear me because I figured out how to screen share, but not. I figured out how to screen share, but not screen share effectively. That's the problem. Like, not successfully. That's the issue. So, I mean, it's like, it's, you win, you lose, you win, you lose. You got to pick a side. You can't win every time. And every positive movement forward is going to take some negative steps back. That's the fuck, what is the name for that? There's a, god damn, there's a phrase for that where it's something that you've been fighting forever, but it's a new fight to you, and you're just, I don't know. Either way, my phone's dying. I'm pretty sure y'all can see me plus my phone dying up there in the corner. It's on 9%, right? Like, I'm not lying. Y'all can tell I'm not lying. It's up there in the corner, right? Let's see what's going on.
11 to 1 is not. Maybe that's your state. It's not all.
Donkey, let me give this. Jury nullification generally occurs when members of a criminal trial jury believe the defendant is guilty but choose to acquit the defendant anyway because the jurors consider.
Y'all couldn't hear a word I said when I jumped on panel, so the audio is missing. So if Dramadome said you can do this, then do that. Well,
The law itself is unjust.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
What we both
All
said.
right. What's the last jury nullification trial you guys are aware of?
Oh goodness, I'm none. I'm aware of none. Actually, I've read or heard about something. I don't remember them. But since I've certainly been cop watching, I've never seen it happen.
See, Donkey, we actually agree with the last part of what you said, where the judge is set down. Just hold on, DSS.
The only difference is I said nothing wrong.
No, you said a lot wrong. You said,
Okay, go ahead. Let's pick it apart. What did I say?
You're taking the bar's position, contending that it's correct, instead of the Constitution. You're setting on the party's construct rather than the constitutional construct.
Listen,
You're saying that 11 to 1 verdict is not a verdict, it's a hung jury, so let's do it again. That's bullshit on the part of the bar making shit up.
It's actually factual.
Donkey, you gotta let him finish. Donkey, he let you finish. You still.
Then you change the system. You don't sit here and argue that fucking, oh, you're wrong because it should be.
so I want to remind Andrew, I showed him how to do this, but I did not unveil this discovery. I did not make it public until I showed him this information. So every bit of information comes with a cost. Every give and take comes with a cost. If you give something, it costs something, right? So if you give something, it costs. Either way, it's a fucking give and take. Life's a give and fucking take. Give and take. Give and take. Give and take. Well, I give him the information on how to screen record me from his phone, but the problem is, I also told him it's a give and take. Here's the information on how to screen record. By the way, I'm gonna start doing you like this if I disagree with you, because it's what you do, and it, like you said, PDF borrowed the fucking what is it, the Drama Dome? He borrowed the Drama Dome. I mean, I don't need a computer. I can do this all on my own. I don't absolutely have to have a computer. I've chosen not to get involved. I've chosen to stay out of it. But when you talk bad about Eric, when you say one bad thing about Eric, right? You pissed me off. Well, I did just give you information 3 days ago. You forgot that information can be returned and used around against you. Now, I'm using all of your information, all of your video, under fair use. I'm commentating over it. I'm using my own personal perception and opinions and all that, so forth and so on. I may learn. I may get a second strike. Well, I may just private this video until I can update the description. In which case, if anyone was to report this video saying that, oh, he didn't notify you in the description, blah, blah. Well, I was intending to. So you have to prove my intention. You can't just prove that I did or didn't. You have to prove my intention. As with very, very, very many similar cases all across around the world. But my phone is dying, so we're going to catch up on this shit. We're going to catch up on this shit here.
Different way, when in reality, it's exactly how I said it.
Wait a minute, Donkey, are you talking about the party contract?
Donkey, this is why we don't interrupt, because people can't begin yelling over each other.
Right. I'm mute my mic when I'm done talking, and I respectfully listen to you.
You just cut it up the grass, bro. You're still talking.
I'm literally just saying, back to what you were commenting to me on.
Let me ask you this, Donkey. What you are presenting on how it is, the system. Are you talking about the party creation through the bar and what they've established over the years, or are you talking about what the Constitution actually says? Please define which.
I'm talking about what would happen today, tomorrow, if you go in and do what you're talking about and hang the jury, being the only person to notify the jury and vote not guilty, where you were damn well knew they were supposed to vote guilty, and all the facts said.
Yes, HBR, I'm currently mirroring a live stream. Now, fuck, where'd it go?
What if 11 of them stand up, Donkey?
No,
by your definition, what happens when 11 stand up and said no instead of the one?
I call that a hung jury, and it doesn't have.
Don't eat your fucking lawn.
They'll eat every phone charger in the house.
Every fucking thing they can chew on. Your hair. The one goat, he got the earless one. It chews his hair all the time. It's like,
come on, yes, that's cool.
It's the cutest little deer little goat you ever seen in your life.
So what's going on, man? What are you up to? Are you auditing? What are you doing these days?
Okay, so I'm gonna grab a dip, maybe a cigarette. I don't know, but I'm not gonna sit here and listen to what Andrew has to say about me. But I did just so happen to fucking accidentally, and y'all seen this shit. I backed up. I just accidentally backed up, and boom, he's talking about me.
Oh, I'm living good. I'm retired. I'm beat down. I'm staying away from trouble as much as I can while plotting my world domination. But hey,
he's so fucking busy, he ain't got time to get in trouble anymore. That's his problem. He's got a farm started, shit. Eventually, he gonna get some land one day soon and get him a fucking ranch going on up in there.
no one controls that. The next thing you know, Swammy won't be the only fake farmer around. Next thing I'll be the fake farmer.
Yeah. You're gonna have to move to a legal state where I can come there and teach you how to farm. That's what you should do.
Let's all move to Colorado and say fuck Florida.
I'm so busy standing out in front of the prison cussing happy fuck the cops day for Eric Brand, I would never get nothing else done.
I'm thinking about doing just that.
I'm saying. Hey, when they got judges, hey, you know, Colorado, there's a judge, and I still haven't found how much time they gave her. She was convicted twice. She violated probation and got a second DUI, this judge, and she got convicted, found guilty, and I've been waiting for the sentencing, and it's been like forever. and there's no
All
sentencing.
these individuals are supposed to be held to a higher standard when they accept the oath of office. They say they're gonna hold themselves to a higher standard and each other and all that shit. What happened to that bullshit? Was it just bullshit to begin with? Why did they say, "Oh, we're just blowing smoke up your ass. Don't mind us. We're just gonna sit here and rule over you with a tyrannical boot"?
What's up is down. What's down is up. So whatever they say, they mean the opposite. Protect and serve, right? The opposite.
It's awfully funny. Someone else came up with that same mentality earlier, talking about, "Oh, I'm just here to protect people, innocent people that didn't do nothing wrong." They might listen to these idiots and they might take what they say the wrong way and not do their own research and get in trouble. Well, protect and serve them, bitch.
They're trying to keep the blinders on the sheep, and if you're out there making a noise, the blinders are going to come off.
It works too, especially when you get MSNBC and CNN coming across with Arkansas law that prevents you from recording police. It doesn't prevent you from recording police, it prevents you from intimidating police. Shut the fuck up.
Well, if that's what they said, what you should do is you should sue them. You just file the fucking suit against them, and then their team of lawyers will kick it out, and then you got to appeal that. The higher court's like, well, we made this rule, and y'all are misinterpreting this, so yeah, fuck y'all. Give them the money.
Hey, Peanut, I did not try to attack you, Peanut. I did not. And
I did.
There's nothing to attack Rob for. I don't know
That's why I attacked him.
What the hell has Rob ever done to anybody out here wrong? He's donated to try to help Janice Kitchen numerous amounts of times. He spends his own gas money. He doesn't have it. He's on disability. Nobody helps Rob. He's not monetized. He don't make no money on YouTube. He's never come out here other than stating his opinion about what he thought about the law, which most people want to attack him for his opinion and try to label him and say he's all that he's not. You're allowed to have your opinion out here. Teresa is allowed to have hers. Four's allowed to have his. All these other troll channels, I don't even know who they are allowed to have theirs.
They're allowed to have theirs. We're not allowed to have ours. That's the problem. It's the laws for me, but not for me.
But all I want to know is, Peanut, why are you so angry that you're going to spend all your time in the angry channels and then be angry at Rob and make up stories about him and do exactly what they did to you, you just did to him? Exactly. I don't know the logic of that, Peanut. She has it fucking made. That woman has it made in the shade. You don't even have to be out here. She could be living fucking life luxury. If I had half of what that fucking woman had, if I never see me on YouTube, I'd be out there fucking having fun in life. Huh?
I came for the beer and the bitches.
I don't drink beer. My old lady came with me, so I'm just here.
I don't know why I came here. I just came here to support you.
Oh, it's just because the only reason why I would like to see Peter come on, and I'd like to see Teresa, or I'd like to see when they came onto a panel somewhere. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? I got some disagreements and be happy, and you don't want to say my shit. Everybody's like, oh shit, here goes Teresa. We all be laughing. Oh hell, she Teresa put it on us, and then she'd say her thing, and nobody would go to cussing, and we all have disagreements, and we all, we don't have a problem.
We have issue with is the insults. Yep, you cuss all day long. Just don't. Which is why when I came in, I started right away with the insults and talking over and doing everything that I did because that's exactly what she was doing.
And that's why I just sat back because I knew it was a plan assault. That you were doing exactly what they do. You did exactly what Peanut did to tell Rob, whether she realized he was here or not. It don't even matter, but that's exactly what she did to Rob. And then when Peanut did it, or when Maddie come in full blast, because I know Maddie, and that's not Maddie. I see Maddie playing the game. And I'm like, I put my mic on mute, sat back on the outside with the dogs. I was in the back here fucking around, maybe some more coffee, without back fucking around, started a little fire, came back in, y'all still having that hard. I'm like, yeah, I knew it was a game. Maddie was playing with them. Their game, they don't like. Go to my room and play so I can kick you out. No, I didn't kick nobody out. So I knew I wasn't going to get kicked out. I knew that if you thought that I was going too far, you could text me anytime, and you knew that if all you would do was text me, I would slow down. But I knew what they were doing to Rob. I'm tired of the way that people gang up on people. I'm tired of people making up lies and speculations and hyperbole, all that shit. I told Rob. Hey, I told Rob too. Rob says, nobody will do anything when they were talking about it on the phone. I was like, yeah, Rob, I don't feel it's my right when I'm in their room. But if they ever try that shit in the right room, I said, Rob, I'll be on their ass like stank on shit. And that's not, it happened here. But I didn't know.
Peanut was all pissed off because I didn't stand up and white knight for her when I was a guest on somebody's panel and she was being talked bad about.
Well, that's why I couldn't get the answer that I asked for. HPR answer. We all asked her. Why is it okay for you to do it, but it's not okay for Rob to do it?
Right. And why is it okay for me to do it if you were just doing it to Rob?
And we still haven't got an answer.
I mean,
I didn't
know I was her YouTube security guard. Is she paying the bills? Is there a reason why you would go up here and stick your neck out on another person?
Y'all claim to do that every day, right? You're fighting for people's rights. Come on now. Keep double speaking, idiots.
Something there says that you got more to story, Rob. You think that little lady down there? I think maybe it's me not tapping it that's got somebody frustrated. Oh, come on, you know what that is? You got to stick that bitch in the cock, stand around like the Carlos. You stop.
Saying, give me all your nothing.
I'm kind of hurt that nobody else stood up for Rob the whole time. I mean, I went into that one guy's room. We used to go in there, and he had two people in his room. One of them was him, and the other one was me. And if I wasn't there, Rob was. He might have three people. But we started trying to get him over support, go in there in his room, go on a panel, talk to him, have a conversation, drink coffee, whatever. But then they made up a fake name of Too Tall Rob. The guy even used his fucking picture. Well, he would get up on the panel, and that guy would let him stay in the panel. He was supposed to be Too Tall Rob's friend.
That Huckleberry and his gang of trolls is the one that has infested Janice Kitchen last weekend with the chat.
Yeah, see, and that's everybody accepts this. I don't accept. I'm in his room, told him I was flipped up, let a fake Too Tall Rob. There was people leaving bad comments to everybody, starting shit, and Rob don't do wrong to nobody. He has his opinion. We're all allowed to stop attacking people because they have an opinion. It's his opinion.
Can we get name up here? I mean, you get them if he has to somebody else. So
what happened?
Can we get name up here? You can't if he has to someone else or it's a white knight somebody. But in other words, let's get up here. Let's hear his side of the argument. You want to hear my side of the argument?
Well, I don't want to. I can't stand shoulder to shoulder with and trust. 100% that's my back. It's hard for me to stand next to someone who I'm not sure if they're my friend or not. Are they pretending to be my friend, but they're really my enemy? I don't know. There's so much of it in the world now. There's so much of it here just on YouTube. I count the little towns that I go into and get trust best from the whole freaking town.
American Amy, hello girl, it's so good to see you.
If you want a married man, I think you'd be trespassing with the police chief.
Hey, the police chief or the sheriff told DC accuracy that he wants to get a donation fund going up and get me in the ring and beat shit out of me and donate all the money to my favorite charity.
Oh, no, it's not going to work, because if I find out that's going to happen, I'll give you some steroids, man.
Everybody knows who you were for a long time, Peanut. Just you now found out that everybody knows who you are. You just found it out now. We've all known who you were for shit forever, Peanut. You think we just... No, I'm just saying she's acting like, oh, you doxed me because I said her name. Who cares? If you went out there starting shit, you wouldn't have no worries. We don't care who you are. You had it fucking made, lady. You're fucking rich, and you're out here slumming with us, starting shit, causing problems for fucking Rob, who's a disabled fucking person. I mean, she's fucking rich, y'all. Peanut is
I mean, not that just me, but you're just regular. I'm also a veteran.
She had no cause to do it, and I put my foot in her ass at a conversation. Fuck it. I was trying to listen to her, but he ain't there no more.
Well, I hate to tell you, but you come home, you're here in America, you don't fear veterans very well. You see why justice? It's here. I mean, look at the famous veterans that we can actually point out to. That's sad. Shit's not right. Like, this isn't right, yo. They fought and died, gave their fucking life, limbs, and property, fucking served this country, come back over here to fucking spit on and discard it.
I have a veteran for you. She's a millionaire, Burns. You lost support. Man, how did you lose your support if we're frauders? If you show up at an event with half a dozen of us and say, well, I'm not with these people, I'm not an auditor, I'm just here to film them. How is that support? Because you threw $5 our way every once in a while? Because you paid for my way to go to fucking, I appreciate you paying for my way to go stand up for my justice. You put 100 people.
Right there. How does she support you? I think you just said how she supports you. That's how she supported you. She supported you, plus you have supported the cause that you stand behind. Right? I mean, that's... Anyway.
He bucks to pay for fuel for DC accuracy. I used every fucking dollar and then some for fuel to get that. It's a 10-hour drive up there one way, you know? So yeah, 150 bucks. Plus we had to pay for hotel rooms for 2 nights, and that come out of that 150 that we used. And that 150 we used for fuel, that didn't count snacks or drinks or none of that shit. It costs a lot to drive that SUV with 3-4 people and a bunch of shit, 10 hours north up in the mountains. But yeah,
you're fanboys too, not the most people Chinese people.
Staying out in front of a bunch of people with fucking...
There's a group of you, so y'all couldn't split the cost? Make it cheaper? I mean, look, I understand where some of these trolls come from, guys. Y'all call them trolls, but they're not trolling. They're legitimately, wondering. I mean, you lay these claims and... I don't know. Maybe I'm retarded. Maybe I just hang out trolls too long. I don't know. It's your fault, trolls. I get blamed for everything about the trolls, so I'm going to blame the trolls. It's y'all's fault. I get blamed from both sides. Jesus. Machine gun looking fucking rifles that want to kill us and swords and fucking, they have machetes. They're allowed to carry the protest, but you ain't trying to force them. They get arrested, beat up, lynched, sold. Can I please, you know that when we went up there, I couldn't make it up there, I didn't have any money. So I did a little something special. Remember what I did? Hey, you're a millionaire compared to me, Peanut. Let's put it that way. To me, you're a fucking millionaire. There's so much good you could be doing out here, and you spend your time in fucking troll rooms. I don't understand why you want to put yourself through so much misery. I really don't. Why would you want to make yourself so aggravated and put so many people down that don't deserve it? Why would you say what you said to Too Tall Rob? Why are you so fucking angry with yourself, Peanut? I don't understand. You could be doing so fucking much good for anybody you wanted to, but you don't. You come out here and throw $5 in every room trying to build a damn YouTube page. Yeah, and I appreciate you because I love when you walk back and forth from Pennsylvania across the bridge. I thought that was the coolest fucking thing. Fuck them watching somebody get arrested. I love the hell out of that kind of video. To me, she's not an auditor. She's a people watcher, right? She watches me. I do everything. I'm not just an auditor. I'm just an American. That's all I am. Like, that's the thing. Going out in public and sitting there and watching for 8 to 12 hours, people do that. Go out there and sit people watch. Yeah, but I was saying, she can do so much good with the position she's in life. You know, I think she drinks too much, but I smoke too much. Cigarettes, tobacco's my fucking enemy. I wish I could afford to smoke cannabis. I can't. So I'm stuck. They won't let me. I'll be in a cage if I try to go alone. I have to change my zip code to take care of my health. So I'm in a real good position. They took everything out, so nothing left. But either way, I'm 15 fucking years old. Why should I put up with a bunch of trolls, a bunch of aggravation when I can go watch it? I'm impressed. I can watch his son. I love watching them. You know, I'm not gonna waste my time in trolls. So why would someone like Peanut in a position of power the way she is? Why does she spend so much time in these trolls? What's her mental instability that would cause anybody to want to spend all their time in such a room full of negativity when they have so much? And they couldn't use that what they have to help others. That's the part I don't understand. Because there's the same people in these troll rooms that act like, well, I'm the goody two shoes, and since I have money, I'm not going to support you. I'm going to tell everybody else I don't support you no more, and hopefully they'll unsubscribe from you. That's what their mentality is. Let's destroy people instead of hurting people when I have so much fucking blessings in life that she has more than most of us out here will ever fucking have. But she chooses to hang out in troll rooms. I'm not an auditor. I'm going to go in every auditor's room, dump $4.99 in that. I'm not here to help support. I'm here to watch you guys. So I don't buy your acceptance if you let me. But I'm going to dump $4.99 in every fucking room out there. That's what it is. Try to buy acceptance. That's what we see. That's how we see this.
It's not appearance. I mean, we're not saying this house.
Why do people act this way?
Why do they want to do that? Watch it for a long period.
Peanut, for today, you can buy my alliance for $4.99 today. Tomorrow, $6.99.
I'll do nothing. And sometimes you have to ask questions or poker pride to push.
I got videos out here from 2011. So I've been out here watching for a while, a little bit. I got videos, but my oldest video, I think the oldest one I left up there is from like 2011. That's why I put the video out. So I've been out here a little while. I've been on YouTube for a little while watching. I got a little bit.
2011, I was getting beat up by cops for the first time.
I was probably watching videos on YouTube. Probably stupid. But also saying, why? Why do we act as humans? Why do we act the way we act? Why do we expect so much and want to give so little?
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Too Tall, Maddie, TSS. I just want to say, I'm new in the community, and I real quick to watch who you're making friends with, and who you think is your friend. And it's hard, man. I remember in my sleep, I might be the biggest asshole, but I, for the most part, want to be friends with everybody.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
You and I are gonna collab, bro.
Okay.
I have rights to 3 different soundtracks. You and I are gonna collab, bro.
Okay.
I got a little bit of a disagreement on the opposite end of the scale from what you just said, and you really won't never know about it. You really find out who your friends are when you go to prison. But your few friends that you will have when you go to prison, they will tell you, son, just put your big boy pants on and go do it. That's the way it is. You can't wear it on your sleeve. Because if you do, you're gonna be like Peanut. The first time someone attacks you, you're gonna be all upset and go make a video about them. Both sides of the panel and custom screen. I
mean, if you want people target you and try to give you a coronary or a heart attack, I mean, where you on your sleeve? Make it I'm just saying, in real life, like when I see people face to face, I will say what's on my mind. And what I'm trying to say is it's hard to control what you do when you're on the internet or on YouTube. You gotta learn how to. It's just a different world. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm learning. I'm willing to help anybody who asks for help, and that's being cool and nice and whatever, cordial. But
I'm not any of that. I tell you, I'm trying to be sometimes. But
I mean, just respect, man. We're all here for the same purpose.
We have to evolve. The way the system and the way the people are and the way we are on YouTube, we have to evolve. We have to change. You can't continue this way. And we all agree with that. And in order for this to evolve, we have to have people like Peanut, people like Teresa and people like Matt Johnson. But we have
keep fucking arguments going just for them. They did. That's the part that people don't understand. So if you want to talk to us, or you just want to talk about us, if you want to talk about us, well, then continue doing what you're doing. We won't lie. So now, the only way it's going to work is they're going to. We all agree with that. And in order for this to evolve, we have to have people like people like Teresa and people like Matt Johnson. But we have to be able to learn to communicate with each other. Then just screaming over top of each other, calling each other names. That's too easy to do. We can all do that. No, a bunch of little kids going, so that's not going to work. So now the only way it's going to work is they're going to have to change the way they talk to us. See, because they follow us. We're first. They're behind us. Without us, they don't exist. And that's the part that people don't understand. So if you want to talk to us, or you just want to talk about us, if you want to talk about us, well, then continue doing what you're doing. We won't lie. You want to talk to us, if you really want to make a difference, which I don't think they do. I think their excitement is nothing but cussing and raising hell. That's all. That's how I see it. Because if they did want to change, that's obvious. You're not going to come in the room and say, shut the fuck up, I'm talking now. And that's what Teresa did. And that's Maddie off, and they both went, shame on you, Teresa. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. This whole thing could be easily avoided because, classy people talk about events, low class people talk about people. Well, my point on the whole subject is they don't want it to work. They want to keep fucking arguments. That's no better way of saying that's the only thing that blows their dress up. You can't get excited no more no other way, or they have no one to get excited with, maybe. I don't know. But either way, well, they give up the government job. They're next anymore, so I'm talking now, and that's like cussing and raising hell. That's all. That's how I see it. Because if they did want to change, that's what they do. I go to the room and say, shut the fuck up, I'm talking now, and that's what Teresa did. And that's Maddie off, and they both went, shame on you, Teresa. Really want to make a difference, which I don't think they do. I think their excitement is nothing but cussing and raising hell. That's all. That's how I see it. Because if they did want to change, they would. It's obvious you're not going to come in the room and say, shut the fuck up, I'm talking now. And that's what Teresa did. And that set Maddie off, and then they both went, okay. Shame on you, Teresa. Yeah, well, so, I mean, I don't know. You're going to correct them. This whole thing could be easily avoided because, classy people talk about events, low class people talk about people. Well, my point on the whole subject is they don't want it to work. They want to keep fucking arguments going because for going and claiming her credit that Maddie. No better way of saying that's the only thing that'll blow their dress up. Should have done that, Teresa. Yep. You can't get excited no more no other way. Or they have no one to get excited with, maybe. I don't know. But either way, well, they gave up their government jobs. They don't have their government boot next anymore. So they got to find some way to make people miserable and pain. Yeah. But I think they get happy feeling somebody else's pain. Where I don't. They can also make somebody else feel bad because their life sucks so much that they have to make somebody else. They have to drop people to a lower standard. And I saw it. As the only child that was adopted into a foster family of 13, my parents taught me at a very young age that everybody needs to be equal and you can't talk down to people and things like that. And when you do, that's like the ultimate disrespect, which is why I came in and did what I did for Rob. And that's what you do to everybody, instead of talking to people like, you're this and you're that, why don't you ask them, why did you do this? Or why did you say this? Or what was the meaning behind this? Like PDF is constantly doing. What is the meaning behind it? Why are you doing it? What's going on? What's on your mind? Let's talk.
I mean, you could just pull Eric and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Or you people?
What's the fuck's your what's your problem, right? What the fuck's your problem? These are my opinions.
If we want the police to calm down a little bit, I don't think it's much. Like, maybe just put the tasers away for a couple years. Like, forget that you even have a taser. It just doesn't matter. You need to be able to reason with people.
Hey, Raz, how the hell can you talk 5 speed? You're so fucking slow.
Well, I have hitches in the get along that trip him up and he falls down and I can catch up. is playing up there, the judge thing. That's what Mars doesn't understand. I did that shit 15 years ago. I already went down that road. that Mars is going down now, and he don't want to listen to someone who already has. And
Right.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to shut up about that for a minute because we got a special guest here.
Hey, DFK.
Yes. What are you doing?
Or DSS, sorry.
Yeah, we can't hear
Can
you.
we hear you? Can we hear you?
You can't share the screen and still do it, obviously.
We can't hear you.
No, we can't hear you.
You're sounding good, DFK. Or DS. You sound more intelligent like that. Keep it like
Come
that.
on now.
Keep it like that.
You're on mute, man.
You knew how stupid you look. It's the best, man.
Come on.
You're making my day right here.
Hey, Monkey, can you flip us off?
Hey, eat some pizza.
Hello.
The mute button down at the bottom.
Yeah. There you go. No.
No.
You got it.
Nothing. Got nothing.
BSS, you can't share the screen and share your audio in two different places on the phone. It doesn't work that way unless you have a program that
Only
links
on
them
computer.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, you can only do it on the computer.
There's software. There's a difference.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
DSS
it's
tries to
software.
figure that shit out.
So he's
Jason?
typing chat text here. Hey, will you move your icon to plug DSS so I can see what you're typing?
The